I think that's a good thing for NRG because, yeah, there's so much footage on them.
KRU on defense, NRG on attack. Mel's a raid boss.
So this little change could be enough for them to enable Victor to really take over.
Mel's a raid boss. NRG with a chance to in the first best of 3. Oh, with this. Oh, there goes your raid boss. Oh my god. You double dink him.
I wonder if they're just prep work that NRG just did, or maybe they think that there's a similar game plan to that pistol round on Split where it was also a push down mid for KRU. But either way, they're in a 5v3 and they're cleaning this one up nicely.
And again, it's Finesse and it's Som. They led from the front in the previous round. They're the ones who have all the kills.
I mean, Som melted the guys at middle here.
Nasty stuff. They sent Victor up there just as, you know, presence on A, just gravity towards him.
Single player games? Yeah, I'm not a single player gamer. I'm a single player gamer. I'm sure they're good games though, but just not for me.
What a hard read. No signs of slowing down as NRG. They're on their first anti-eco of this map. And it's going to be a 4-1, so very stable play here.
Okay, are we actually going to get a...
Ooh. Mid-control. That's the name of the game.
Got a ghost
so
into
they want to condition this top mid smoke, condition the Cypher towards A. At least for right now, this is very convincing for them.
Well, this is a similar pace to what we saw in the previous round. It was towards A. This time, through mid, take B. And they're also clearing out everything. Concerned about what could
Don't
be
like that this is the gun here.
So, there's no telling where KRU could be posted up.
It's a freebie. Should be a ghost.
Handed over to the defense. Goes over in the hands of Melzer.
If it costs them anything.
But through all of that, the spike planted, NRG in post-plant positions. Som still has a paranoia.
Vic is alone here. If he gets double swung, he might get taken out with a trade, but he gets 2 instead. Now he's just going to live.
Instead of getting double swung, he just double kills his way through that.
Yeah. Bowser just going for any type of
exit. He doesn't want to let him have the gun, it looks like.
Spotted out from that Prowler, but he's going to drop here shortly. Crashies, he's got that ghost. This would be a good upgrade for him.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Retrieval of the gun.
I wondered if Melzer would try to save the Bulldog, but ultimately falls. NRG.
How much of an impact do you think demos would make for Valorant? It'd be, I mean, demos would mean that a lot of the
game plan is working out really well right now
like you get more up-and-coming players because you can just learn so much faster.
Or if they're going to slow
help the coaches for anti pretty heavily as well.
It's another new look here.
Yeah, you get a lot of young up-and-comers because
mid is not the main focus. It's going to be that B main.
Learning would just be the easiest thing ever.
They will be met by a Cypher here.
You just watch a couple of demos and one map of how to play some agent from a good player. Couple of good players.
Make their own meta on this map with that. They look so great in Shanghai.
It's a really good bonus at the moment.
Let's see if
KRU not getting many kills so far. Kesnet's kinda close to his ult.
Something NRG was trying to do at first, but they just couldn't do it. They opted to go back to breach and fade. Speaking of things fading, Som.
Dude, Som is hitting shots, but they lose their smoker.
A little bit of space being taken away from Melzer too. He's refreshed that smoke a couple of times. They're still holding mid.
So scared to grab that rifle for good reason. You don't want to be the reason why your team loses this round. You have a good chance right now. It's a 4v4. The gun game is basically equal.
And for as much as they've played quickly, slowing down here, I think also worth noting, KRU haven't taken a ton of space either.
Pretty good though, like pressure over towards middle.
They've been active
we
in their
had
approach.
The cage to block the one way. They kept 2 people there as well. Aftershock to break the trip on site. I'm back aside. They get pretty good positions. This is the B main plant though. They could just leave one on site and just B main this. Oh, we duel early and kill everyone. Okay.
They're so confident right now. This is a whole new NRG.
That's a bonus.
We've been waiting to see this stage. We've been waiting to see them just shoot straight, honestly. They've gotten diff so many times.
It seems like they've waited until their 9th life to do it. But I guess it's better late than never.
They had to. So much on the line for them. They have to make this playoff. That's what they're all saying to themselves.
Oh, that didn't look pretty either.
Comes out on top against Melzer.
That's
that
some
3-man
upgrades there as well.
From FNS, knowing that there's a free B site. And a key note here on that B execute is
the B main
from Ethan.
post plant meta, maybe.
Early on trip here.
It's nice throwing around in like this early. And maybe they haven't practiced the B main off the plant stuff, or have it down to like Heretics level. But doing that once early now means they're going to use more util, but they'll probably use against you when you're just holding over towards B main. So just this one round on its own, multiple people dueling here. Now KRU are going to have to use more util, and that might wreck them a little bit as well.
Sheriffs across the board.
NRG could definitely lean way more into B and just get the plant down.
Fast market.
Take a lot of space mid. They leave Finesse to hold the line. A slight reposition from him.
Oh, that's a sick stun.
You're absolutely right.
What a cool stun from Victor, by the way.
Yeah.
This time, too, KRU a little bit ahead of it, but MTA's already fallen. This freeze is so nice, too. Not fully committing to the plant yet. Now doubling down on their efforts. Vix left to kind of play the game by himself. Go farm, go kill.
Not in the middle of the stairs.
That's a very bold. I mean, I guess you don't really have another choice if you're shy there, but
yeah, Kesnet wants to die just because he gets his
best choice though, because look at these ultimates that are about to come online from side of NRG.
Good for him.
I mean, everyone's close. If the next gun round goes their way, they're gonna have all ultimates for the following one. And FNS is one tapping players now. I mean, yeah, Melzer's not aware, not looking at it, but still, he still did it.
That's often the hardest kill, man. The one when no one's looking at you.
No, seriously, it is.
That's another flawless round for NRG. They're up 4-0.
Yeah.
I imagine there's an early timeout coming through.
It's definitely coming. It's happened. So yeah, that timeout has come. And right now with KRU playing this competition,
still as well,
really
like this is obviously a good timeout. They got 1-0 in to play with, and they're a couple away from getting some other ults. But also NRG here, time to have a plan around what they're doing is pretty big here. They're 1 away from a lot of ults as well.
Yep.
It's just been so rough.
A lot of this
think,
is going to be talk around the orbs, I imagine.
We've got to mention
and NRG have some options. They could either just send it over towards middle, which in theory should be free when they're double trying to defend the orbs, or they can just try to get an orb and then use the ult.
He's already shown him a couple of different looks.
Yeah, the world is his oyster right now, aka Sunset. But I will say, if KRU want to have any type of success against the way that NRG is playing right now, because they're definitely abusing B site in general, they need to start playing for the site. They need to use the Heretics blueprint of, you know, Rians, he's usually sitting in spawn as that Sova, but he's quick to help out Benji at B, who is shy in this case. And they actually
so I'm expecting
they fight for the site. It seems like it's retake.
It looks like KRU are going to get the freebie here, and NRG are going to get the freebie here. That's normally how it plays out on this map.
That's going behind while the cages
what
are being
is
popped
this
up.
lineup?
And that's the reason why this composition works on this map. That's why teams run the Sova KO. But we're not seeing too much of that yet. It's been a lot of B retake. This time, Shy, he's playing in. So I think they understand that this is the adaptation they need to make. It's more passive of trips. There's still one in the choke that's going to get broken by an aftershock. There it is.
But you're right, MTA's a little bit closer to
Mr. Sai hits.
And it seems like they are going to fight on this, but will it go their way?
Oh, what a stun again, man. Dude, they got some nice stuns. All of his stuns have been hitting someone. Oh, he missed the nade as well.
It's a disconnect in the defenses right now.
Yeah, they can't hold B.
Both players, both B anchors on an island. Oh, he will get one though. But still, it looks like they're just saving already. It's a 2v5. You kind of have to.
I mean, the money's abysmal.
Oh, wait, we've got literally every single person here hitting 9k. So NRG got some nice ults here. Like, Ashley's dying's worth, Ethan dying worth. They can just go for it.
MTA needs to rotate.
Obviously, taking out the guns is the one, but
and give a bunch of different ones. He needs to be able to back up Shy in that B site and just play for the back site, honestly. That's how you play this composition. That's how you play, and that's how you beat a breach comp. Oh, the fake TP.
Wait, he actually got him there.
It's always so satisfying when that works.
Yeah.
Seldom does, but every now and then you get away with one.
Oh, that one from Superman?
Yeah, that one was perfect.
Yeah, the one bomb middle. Yeah. That one was crazy.
That was so funny.
5 rounds in a row.
They forced him down to an eco.
Money's still great.
Hasn't it? Didn't even have a chance to use his ult here.
They're running away with this one, but this is the disconnect that I was talking about. There's a player dying back site. Now MTA is flooding. Kesnet spawn. It's all just too late. There needs to be more delay, more support for Shy on the actual back site area.
Right. the big change
A
up.
rifle. They're gonna buy up.
Right over
around
towards
it a little
B,
bit.
and are they
3
just
Stingers,
sending it
light
with
armor,
Razor?
and aggression
They know
B.
people are here.
Oh, this is a different look, but they were ready for it. Only one found though, and now the ult popped. Everything lit up, but he slams it into a wall. And MTA pays a dear price for
Bro
it.
is cracking up, man.
Oh, he's laughing. Kevin is laughing.
Cracking up.
Sometimes things just don't go your way in Valorant.
I say laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to cure these woes, but I mean, it got a giggle out of him.
It's definitely better than seeing full tilt, that's for sure, because, I mean, the way
man.
that round just
Devastating.
transfolded. That's rough. And now, again, it's a masterclass right now from the side of FNS. He's warmed up into this series so well in terms of the calling, in terms of his individual performance. No signs of slowing down either. It's a free A site. Another site that is chosen correctly from the side of NRG. And FNS is in mid to cut anybody off, cut out any rotations,
basically,
or even just be that
his read into
guaranteed
this is
security to close out
everyone
the round.
fights one, retake the other. If they're fighting this, should be a
This time
retake.
decides to
Where are you
just
going to
back up to his
gamble?
team with that camera,
Obviously going to
seeing
gamble on
all
the
of
side
A
that
lane.
doesn't have the trips because that's you getting early info.
Almost getting caught there.
Now the backup, the cavalry arrives. Should be easy pick'ems right now. Kesnan actually missing his satchels there. I think one got broken when he tried to pop it so he could peek out.
It's a tragedy of a round for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nothing going his way at all.
And honestly,
Did Teva stop
I
him
mean,
from
to
getting up
expand
far
upon
enough?
that a little bit more, there's
I
nothing
don't
going
think
the
so.
way of Crew
I think he
either. Yes,
literally
you look
just
at the
messed it up,
scoreboard and
right?
you go, oh, they're down 0-5, they're getting rinsed. They haven't gotten a single first kill either. So even some of those things where they were, you know, maybe getting that advantage and NRG are just snatching the round away from them, given some of their calling or the heroics, whatever. None of that's even a factor here.
I mean, we'll get a replay of it, that's for
literally
sure.
everything going the way of NRG.
Yep, mechanical skill.
You reckon the Teva did pull him back a bit?
Behind it, game planning overall. FNS and the rest of NRG have
yeah, I think you might be right.
for success to
Did
close out
Teva
their
messed it up?
first series.
Pulled him. Would it pull him that way?
Stage 2, yeah, that's rough.
Pulled him forwards, right?
It was funnier to watch the second time around.
Maybe.
CMPA's
We'll give him the
just
benefit of the
getting
doubt.
rocked by his teammate.
And say, yeah.
It's still going to be the fighting squad towards B main, but
There's no
wise to it. Yeah, wise
Eight
to
Eye
it.
clears all of this. Knife maybe went in a little bit too late. I'm not sure.
Camera's still
Only
not
hit
cleared.
Ethan, I think.
Take control of elbow, you freeze the round. I guess they might just speed
Yeah,
up now. I mean,
fade
they're
ult
feeling
hits
it.
no one, so they know they don't have to
Brothers
use their
watching,
breach
Cam's still
ult.
in play. Waiting for the paranoia out towards back Jenny, but Ethan's the first to fall.
They're not through one way.
Spam through the one way. A little bit of RNG back in Crew's favor, but can they convert this 5v4 advantage they have?
And they took down Ethan, the person that had
This is the
breach
first
ult.
time
Nice
they've
shot.
had a number like
Shots.
this, and yeah, they seem to be finding success with it. Finesse and Crash is left alone. And what looks
Oh,
like,
a
yeah,
no damage
a flawless
rounds.
round for Crew as they get their first.
Two,
Now they have a chance.
Two bullets.
They need to start snowballing these, chaining some rounds
That's
together.
big. That's really big for their recon as well.
Kesnan came up huge in that round. He made up for that rocket from the previous round. And keep in mind that previous round was an eco round for them. So, you know, it is what it is. And that's that RNG I was talking about. He just sprayed through the one way. Works in his favor now. And they have a chance to bring some momentum back. Salvage this half that was started off disastrous.
They still have a long way to go to make
Yeah,
this
Crew
less of a disaster.
still fighting over towards B. They got
They've
no
got some
one here
guns
to
and they
hear
have
this,
some
but
money
they're
to
going to
play
see the
around here.
recon, so they know that they're fighting over towards here.
Even
That
if
means
they
they're
lose this
probably
one,
going to
but
expect
they're gonna
trip
wanna
here
win
and
it.
here.
Start chipping away, right?
Lucid,
different
Lucid
position of the
underscore
cam here. It's much
32.
deeper.
Thank you with the prime, man. Appreciate the 5
Yeah,
months.
it's more of a trap play.
Thank you
this
for doing
time
that, dude.
around.
Yeah, the problem with that is it instantly gets cleared, and so now there's a little bit more room for Crashies to work.
And you don't know how many players are behind that break of the cam. There's
Right.
only one player that showed to break it.
But now, I mean, now they know. Smokes, stuns, the dog came through, Vic's all the way out on site already. I mean, they've got everyone here.
And
also know
and
Ethan has his
do you know
ult.
what's sick about this?
So does Vic,
Is
who
they were
apparently
so
would rather that over the
on
Vandal.
top of the fact they were
they're
going to
gonna go
play
for the
off-site
for
because
sure.
of the
Here
pressure
comes
of
that
this
ult.
ult that
I
they
think
saved
Vic's
this
gonna
ult
follow up, but this is
to the
gonna
after
connect on
plant.
Almost everybody.
Yeah,
There
hits
goes
4.
aggressively, but look at the TP out from Elser. Can he do something about it? No. Almost connecting on the third, but heat spam is too good.
Yeah, he's kind of low HP though.
And so things settle on equal footing.
Oh,
you would
hold up.
expect that to be the case, but this round feels like it's getting out of hand for NRG. Finesse keeping things even. Heat with 7 HP. Crash, he's trying to keep him back, and he can't. It's Finesse, a 1v1 against the opposing Cypher. On the swing, he knows he's there.
Yeah, nice and easy.
NRG get their seven.
This is a really good call though.
Big gameplay from FNS right
Yeah,
now.
sees the recon over towards B, realizes that they're going to be playing retake over towards his, where the Cypher is. Then Prowler, walk, contact with Smoke, save your breach.
Yep.
That was very good. Very, very good.
It was FNS with the follow-up, just spam. Do that smoke and elbow.
A lot of teams that would use the breach into this.
And then his fake out at the
like
cam,
into the
got
site.
tagged by that Cypher cam,
Get hit by the
like
trips.
Topher
enjoy it. Thank you for the 5 months.
Wisely so.
Thank you for the tier 1 man. Did you just
Big things from the IGL.
you just subbed to
so
at
good these
Des?
last 2 maps.
That's crazy.
He's doing his best to beat the wash.
I think that's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah.
So good, man.
That's outrageous.
Cam gets broken at B site. And it will be a walk back, a reset to the round. It's going to be mid control after this drone comes through from the side of crew. Bit of an early
See you,
drone,
Val.
there's
Thank
no
you so
info at
much,
all.
man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for the 4
NRG
months.
so far to
Thank you for the
not
at
disclose where they wanna
Thank you
end.
for the at
They
desk
wanna
as
go.
well.
It looks like it will be a split.
To promote the
go.
spam desk with the prime, yeah. Dude, I have to start giving him a percentage for that one. That's crazy.
Line to get space for Crashies and Som to fill in. Oh, the site's all theirs. Snap
Dude,
from
FNS, man.
No flashes anymore.
Traded back those. We were trying to hold the line. What an impressive hold from
No
Sean.
way. He gets that
And now
second
Tesla
kill on
too.
4 HP.
Maybe we'll find a little bit more success with the ult this time around.
So he could.
Oh, that connects.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's way
that was
better
sick.
than last time we saw him pop that one.
Takes out Som. He knew the general vicinity of Som in that moment. Probably didn't expect to actually get that kill. A little bit of RNG there, and this time, Crew, they actually fought that back.
Yes, they insta reset the money, but I'm pretty sure NRG have so much money.
That little lurk timing from FNS
They all
to
hit
kill
9K at one
there
point.
in that moment. It denied any type of further flashes to support Shy in the backside, so it actually did give NRG a little bit of a chance.
He's still laughing.
He's
off
still
that
laughing
last
about the
one.
other Razor.
NRG
Yeah.
call timeout here. I
Someone
wonder,
definitely said
you know,
something.
when we listened to Chet in between map 1 and map 2, he was pretty candid.
Yeah.
One of the things that really frustrated him was the fact that, hey, this roster has way too much experience for things like throwing these rounds away, how the spacing wasn't as good.
Seriously.
It should not be this bad. And I think I would agree with that. You would agree with that. I think the vast majority of people would agree with that sentiment. I wonder here, given that Crew have just won 2 rounds, what is it that Chad is trying to adjust here? What is he trying to change?
He's definitely trying to ice them because they don't want Crew to hit
Casual.
any more type of rounds in
Casual
this game,
AF. Sorry
more
that I
type
missed
of
that, bro.
momentum
Appreciate
back
the
going into
prime.
next half. So if they can
YouTube
stop
viewer, but you
this
come in for
momentum
the
that Crew
prime
has
sub.
and win this
Respect,
next
man.
round and stop like the little back and forth, they have a really good chance of breaking the economy and putting them on a bad buy. Because look, 2 of the players right now, you guys are about to see 2 of the players. Oh, this is that rocket replay.
He
See that
tried
backward
getting
work
out of
there.
there.
He was ready to. He was
But 2
ready
of the
to.
players on Crew right now have $0
Terminal.
to their name.
Pretty sure.
Oh, there's one with 200, sorry. So one with 0, one with 200.
Oh, it is
The
low.
buy is going to be less than ideal in the next round if NRG can win this one.
I will say, though, if things continue to go back and forth the way they have the last couple of rounds, I mean, NRG's still sitting pretty.
Still good for them, yeah.
They're up 9-3 at half.
Take bit of pressure.
This time it
This is nice
shows
though.
that
They
there's gonna be
secure
an
with the
A-type
eye not
default,
getting
but
shot
they
that they've
don't have
created
any follow-up
pressure
there to break that
here and
camera. And
here.
that dagger, yeah, you have to go back now and
Maybe
reclear
the
all that
knife
A-main
not
if you're
hitting
NRG.
everyone
And they're
and
wise
this
to it. Look,
camera has
so
cleared that though.
right now, NRG are doing a lot of the fundamentals correctly. It's going to be utility invested.
Dude, Crew got to be
to
really
clear that
careful on this
space,
round.
and
This
if
would
they can actually
annihilate
get into
them.
elbow and break this cam, but NB, that's the perfect round.
As long as Vic stays alive, as long as there's no pressure lost there. Oh, he's been spotted.
Spotted. I wonder if he thinks that he wasn't seen by that one. Oh, he gets the one up on
my.
Heat, huh?
Very nicely done. He was alone. And so they clear all of the Cypher utility back A, they get rid of the cam, and now they turn their attention back towards mid, back towards B. The problem is, Shy's trips are still here. Holy smokes!
Whoa, that was sick.
And now the Hunter's
That was
Fury
so
out from NTA
fast.
backside. Oh,
Oh my
Crashes
god.
falls, the spike joins
Damn,
him.
what a turnaround this was.
I mean, Melser opened this round up on his own.
Crazy peek. Getting 2. The follow-up. Hunter's Fury.
Hold up.
It is a free A site, though. Ethan, he could get the spike planted. He's going there. He's giving himself a chance. Even if he could do damage, it'll help out later in the half. I mean, we're getting towards the end of it, but still.
I mean, their money's in a weird spot, too, to be honest. So any credit saved is a credit earned. I think that's how that saying goes.
Yeah. Spotted out early. That fault line will connect to delay for a little bit, but the 3-man swing should be too much. He's playing his off angles very wisely. Can't connect the shots.
Isn't it?
And KRU will clean up the round.
And again, it was off of Melser, man. Melser getting that 2K and MTA.
Yeah, that 2K was so fast.
From back in spawn was really nice. And so this back and forth that we were talking about.
Didn't even get distracted by the Prowler.
Yeah, Vic had a really nice shot and a really nice play mid. He almost gets a third there.
Oh, he did like a weird flick down with his aim as well. It's nice.
NRG approached the round pretty decently too. They got the first blood. They broke the cam and elbow, and then they wanted to end market. Just no trade on the Melzer there, but also, yeah, the shots that he hit, those were ridiculous. And now it's going to be this flash setup play, try to enable Kesnet and Melzer once more.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's going to be fast on the other side. Everybody is here. Crashies has his ult.
No fault line to deal with this as well. I think there's a good chance that Victor can beat this KO
Oh
flash.
my God.
Omen flashed.
He's so far up, and there was Melser again, providing value for his squad. Kesnet on the swing with the flash over the top. Getting bested by Finesse.
Oh, that's a big jewel from some on side here.
Just trades everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of trades, but that 1v1 was giant.
Really nice chance to get another here for the attacking
Don't
side.
do it.
Cautious Crashies. Holding the Nightfall. Only going to tag one. Does he understand the other one's there? I don't know that he does. Now they know the fault line.
And he got the info on it as well.
NRG gets their 8th.
But they've been struggling on their defense. Like, I think they got 4 against Sentinels or something like that. So maybe they need this last one. Tom hit such an important kill on the side.
They remember what it's like to win.
They got 3 against them, really.
Position right now. That was a nice free kill.
Maybe they definitely need this round.
And the trading game on.
They would have at least focused on it though.
So
I think.
Poor MTA.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in, man.
Gets tethered, gets fault lined.
Flash with the. Oh, this is cool.
This is different.
Yeah, flash with the Omen TP.
Flash out for market. Melser's able to fight the line.
Cover going out. The response from NRG on the opposite end is just to walk up A. Camera gets broken from the side of KRU, but no one in the site yet. They're thinking that this is going to be a B hit or a re-clear of mid. Hanging around for too long, so another good round called from FNS. A lot of pings in spawn right now from the side of KRU.
They've gotten up so far up elbow. Melser's ult should give them a little bit of suspicion. Oh, they're not planning the spike.
They're
clearing things out even more.
They have so much space right now.
But the spike
kind of
is
on
with
top of
them.
this.
Yeah, there's no way you keep going.
So they've inserted Victor.
Who peeks
Ethan
fast?
takes a step back, commits to the plant.
Oh my God.
Will be one away from his ult.
No way.
There's Vic. The
No
stun
way.
isolating.
He got another.
Finding his second.
I mean, that's probably 3 then.
Numbers
If
away
Ethan
the
gets a
attack.
kill, he gets his ult.
But now every position revealed. How
Eats.
much more do you try to do here?
Hey, ult might
They
be
pop
pretty big.
Keith's ult. Last round of the half. No stone left unturned. The paranoia through, not connecting onto Som. That knife is not
Yeah, I
gonna help,
love the
though.
round the world from
Brutal
FNS.
smoke and Finesse is on the flank. But it seems like Shy is looking for it. He's expecting
Wait,
it.
so
He's
Shy's on
done
top of
with
that
it.
because he went into the
Down to 3
camera,
now.
right? And he
Again,
realized that the
Ethan
camera
one
would
away
have
from his
been.
ult. That could be a difference maker here. Melser's
He
on
couldn't
the
have been
tap, but it's
close.
just the threat, the spam. Not connecting. He's gotten it to half. He's got to stick it the whole way, and he finally falls. Not enough
Yeah,
time
nice
to
of them.
convert.
Nice of them for
NRG
Crashies.
9-3
9?
half on
Alright.
Sunset.
So decisive. NRG.
Switching sides.
They played this half from start to finish beautifully. It was a wonderful display of IGLing from FNS. And Victor and Crashies, they've been taken over. This comp change has enabled Victor to get so much value, and it's fed him so much confidence that even when he doesn't have supporting utility, he's there. He's taking these fights that we've seen him take in the past.
The calling? Yeah, the calling was nicer.
That's so tough there for Melser. Given how short time was, he really had no option. Had to try to stick it. And again, a stoic response from the leader.
He looks
Finesse.
fired up. He looks mad.
Fully calm, fully steady. Let's see what the Desk thinks about that half. This could be wraps, guys.
Yeah, things didn't look too strong.
Yeah, KRU gotta win a
map
pistol.
one, map 2, NRG heated up, and now it seems like they're on fire.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the biggest thing that I noticed was how good they were during their post plans. NRG, they really put up the aggressive front. They were not afraid to play up close and personal when it came to these post plans. I mean, this win rate, 90%.
Yeah.
One post plan loss, friend.
I mean, that's 2 rounds where they didn't get the spike down, essentially.
Yep.
And overall, they had a complete handle in terms of how they wanted to play. The proactivity off the charts in terms of them just trying to play heavy for this backside control, like you're seeing right here. But they were just inserting Victor. I mean, the casters were talking about it. Victor was just getting let loose, man. He was like the dog from GTA, the lead dog. Dude, he was just in there, and they were letting him just rip them to shreds. And they were just saying, okay, if Victor gets 1, gets 2, whatever, happy days. Because they were just constantly finding that KRU couldn't get a foothold. They couldn't find a setup time to try and play these retakes appropriately. There was one time where they like flood defended. Now that's where the one loss comes in.
Yeah.
The one loss. That was one time.
For sure. I mean, these stats speak for themselves.
Insane.
342 ACS. And now, going onto that defense side, we've seen players like Giacomo on this Neon on Sunset be more aggressive. And I'm looking for Victor to make sure he does the same thing, being aggressive, taking the map control, being able to kind of walk down mid, use his stuns to set himself up for success. And even the Utah has been great with this team.
Yeah, I think I mean, you can always expect that from Ethan, right? As a supportive player, that guy is sublime when it comes to setting up his players. But this is where I'm going to be paying complete attention, because NRG's defensive half on Sunset,
I was going to say that.
versus
all
Sen
about,
was
and their defense
dismal.
looked
Like,
better.
Let's just put it like that. The improvements need to be seen here and now. I think they've already shown that they still have got what it takes
Thoughts
for
on
an attack
NRG?
side.
I mean, they
Here
got
and
some
now,
good
they've gotta
maps,
close it out,
some
they've
not
gotta
so
take
good
it.
maps.
Well, let's
Pretty
see
much.
how it all closes out and get the second
Pretty much
half
where it is.
underway. Back to
Normally
our
teams
testers.
have time to fix their not so
Thanks
good
so much,
maps.
guys. I think Brent makes a really good point there about
this
how
team
this was really
doesn't
where
have
things
that
fell
luxury.
apart last time we saw them on this map. But I also do need to point out that that was Sentinels. This is KRU, and given the form that they have today, I mean, they couldn't be any more different. KRU looked good on Split, and it's been anything but since.
Yeah, and this composition, it's so hard to run.
Hey, what
I
is
dove
this,
into it a little
though?
bit on that defensive side.
People
for
ever
them and
util
what they need
this?
to do for
Sometimes a
success.
recon.
On this attacking side, it gets even harder.
Sorry, very quickly. Look at Elbow.
Yeah, it's a firing squad. NRG have been ahead of the game in terms of pistols, but this drone, it could have gotten a lot of value.
Oh my god.
Follow-up. They're going fast. They're going aggressive. Crash, he's on the swing, but Heat and Kesnet holding him back.
Mate, look
One
at the
for one,
trades.
all the way through.
He's been so good.
And it's
Okay,
Finesse
must win for
on
Heat.
the late rotate. Plenty healthy. Has a ghost in hand.
Just dodge the knife.
Manages to dodge the knife. With 45 seconds left, Heat still has plenty of time to think this through. Plenty of options to consider. All of them available to him, really. Finesse not spotting anyone off of the cam. But he slipped into the site, and it seems like that's where Heat is headed. There's no way that he gets this. He
he gets
spots him
spotted.
too. Now knowing where he is, Heat has no choice but to jump forward. The
Okay,
pistol
nicely
away from
played,
NRG.
man. Good B.
Finesse playing that 1v1 to near
Could be easy
perfection.
from here.
Sneaks into the site, still has the cam up, gets all the info. He looks so motivated right now.
Yeah, he's focused
He's
in.
got a death stare right now. Finesse, he looks angry. He's like, oh, we dropped the map. I got yelled at by my coach. Let me show the world what's up.
That's the second pistol going the way of NRG on this map, and the fourth of the entire series. Do those little things right. You win your pistols, you win your numbers advantages, you execute on the things you need to, and things often work out well for you.
And the response from KRU is to try
Pause
to get
before
a
he said
hero
the word
party on
motivated. Yeah,
Kesnet
it wasn't
and just
the
speed
wasn't
things
the
up
word I was
without any
expecting.
utility, but they're getting dropped like flies.
I thought he was gonna say like
It's not up for long.
focused,
Heat
something like
scoops it
that.
up. They would get a kill
The
with it.
motivated really took me off.
Things slow down
Was
from
not
the attack
expecting that
again.
one.
And I get it. I mean, you can't really find any way in.
This is going to be so hard to bring this one back. And NRG, they just play the fundamental
Yeah,
game.
the
correctly
issue
right
was
now.
the KRU didn't get
There's
a
such an
plant as well,
aggressive
so
cam and B main.
not like they could
There's
have
a tricky market at
forced
B.
into this.
All you got to worry about is mid or A. No need to have anybody towards that B side of the map right now, because even if that spike gets planted there, you have so much utility still on the board to be able to re-clear all this info. You still have a deep aggro cam and B main that you can flip on late.
And there's no real way to upgrade a weapon either.
FNS doesn't even need to really be flicking this cam at this moment. He just needs to be dialed in on his crosshair in mid. The only way they lose is if he gets caught out.
Enemy remaining.
And yeah, he
Spike
rightfully
down
so
mid.
doesn't. And that's round over just like that. NRG are going to be at 11. And I think Heat is trying to save this gun, bring it into the next.
Sure.
He's broke. He's the one that bought it for Kesnick. Kesnick couldn't get any kills. Victor dropped him very quickly. And a bit
10
of tilt
seconds
from
left.
the side of Crew. A lot of the times you see when teams are frustrated, they try to rely on their
Do we have a
mechanics,
chance for
try to just
playoffs?
do whatever they can.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
And
know
it gets
what
a little
the...
sloppy, it gets scrappy.
It looks like a 5-5 team
And
has...
that
I mean, a
works against
5-5
teams
team
that
has
are
to
willing give you
qualify, I
those
feel like.
fights. I mean, who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
Kesnick
sure.
wins that 1v1 against Victor. It's a different narrative, but
How many times have we seen Kesnick win 1v1s just like that, right? Just takes
Seriously,
matters
yeah.
into his own hands, but...
It
it just
secures
hasn't been
playoff,
the
yeah,
case
but
this
one
time.
team has to
it's
go
just-
5.
He's had a rough series after that first map. Even on the first map, was he really popping off that much? I can't even recall anymore. It's a distant memory now with NRG being so dominant in these last 2 maps.
Up 11. A formidable buy here, too. 3 rifles. And again, a little bit of early aggression. Victor dashing back and forth. Just threatening, really. I mean, both him and Ethan are already so far off of A.
Yeah, so Victor showed on purpose. He made that audio
Right.
noise of the slide on purpose, and that's why you're seeing a fast lean towards B. This IGLing has just been so good. All
Like
the
the-
players
I
being
like
aware
when-
of the protocols that they need to follow as well.
Careful. Kesnick's
Oh.
has to smoke. And I don't know that they know.
I was gonna say,
He had
I like
no
that
idea.
Crew
Oh my
reactively
God.
see that there's going loads
Amazing
over
clear
towards
from
A. They're
Kesnick.
trying to set one up so they
Ethan's left to
insta-take
clean up the
mid-control. It goes
That
nice.
before, I'm only able to find one.
Ooh, I thought the swing was
Side
gonna be good
opening
from
up
Victor
for
here.
Crew.
Nice shots from Crew.
Oh, it can crash you do with a singer from the other side of the map.
Wow. A really impressive round from Kesnick. The entries were great. Everybody in
Corner was
market,
good
the
as well.
spacing was awesome.
I do think, again, it goes back into the timing. Because that smoke half a second earlier,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more confident, but him
Crew
being
could
able
miss
to
out on
get past
playoffs.
it and disrespect it
Who,
as early as he did.
Yeah, he knows that they're not
Who else
aware
did
that
Crew
someone's
play?
that close because of that.
And so Finesse is a sitting duck.
Who were their other 2 games?
No market control whatsoever in that round.
That would be a disaster.
So a little bit of a blunder in the setup from NRG.
B2C9.
If
Ooh,
FNS is going to be
that's
playing such an aggressive spot like that, you need to have market control.
that's pretty rough.
But they've built up such a lead. They've amassed such a lead that it's okay to make mistakes like that and be able to fix them. Should be an upgrade for Crashies here.
Yeah, gets away with his
The
life.
reverse of
Phantom, you're
last
right.
year. Actually would
And then
be.
they should be able to buy around him fully.
There you go. It should be a very early timeout from the side of NRG. We got heard, got word of it. This was those nice spacing, nice trading on the actual site. And when there's 2, there's 3. When there's 3, there's 4. You always got to be ready and dialed in. Good signs for Crew, but still, this is going to be such a tough comeback on attack side of Sunset.
It just becomes a round at a time type beat. I think that they're going to pull this off. NRG called the timeout, as you mentioned. That's their last of the half. And you often, Dre, you don't see things like this very often. When you've got a team that's up that big, that's knocking on the doorstep of a series win, to be burning both timeouts before the other team does.
Yeah, so definitely Chet has seen something in the mix where he's like, we can't let them think that they could even come back. I got to do my
Yeah, I mean, I
timeouts
like
very
this
early on
timeout. Just
and deny any
nice
type
and
of
early
momentum from
before it
this
gets
team.
out of
worked on the
control.
attacking side, that's
Maybe
for
has a
certain.
good read that
So
is
it
reminding
should
them of as well.
be able to work on
Wise,
this
something like
defensive
that.
side.
We'll see if that's the case. As the timeout expires, we'll take another quick look at the money situation, the ult situation. Yeah, straight up gun round on both sides.
And
Yeah,
for sure,
Crew,
Chet
if
was
Crew
just
want to
like,
do
"All right,
this,
everybody,
it's
take a breath.
it's the
We're in the
one.
driver's seat right now. We
Worth
got this
2.
game in full control. Just remember what the gaps are. The gap in that last round, okay, if we're doing a Cypher setup where the Cypher's playing close B, we need to have market control. These are all things that I'm sure all the players
Okay,
remember, but
heavy
it's so
emphasis on
easily
setting one up
lost
over
in the
towards
mix
A,
of things when you're
and
actually playing on the
then
stage.
is this just
I like
is
the
this
setup
just
from NRG.
the fact they know that they
Early aggression out towards A,
reactively
a
take
little bit of
middle,
noise
so
made.
then they're
They're
going to
gonna
punish
rotate back.
middle
This
with
is,
4?
I mean, identical
Oh, it
to the
is,
round
yeah.
we saw just a few moments ago.
This time it's for a mid fight. It's the key
Yeah,
difference.
so they think they're going to be out in middle because that's
Everything
how
off of
what they
this
do when they lose
basically
A.
one-way cam.
Well, and I think also, yeah, as the smoke goes down, yeah, the flash would come out.
It's a nice timeout.
But it wasn't a flash, it was just a swing. Crashies gets a kill.
Just off of that one round
MCA
as
that
well.
whole time
Maybe
as well, but
maybe prior knowledge of
they're already up numbers advantage
anti
right
as
now. They
well.
don't wanna
Not sure.
risk anything else.
Yeah,
They
this
wanna
was the
play
exact
full
same what they
advantage
did
that
over
have.
towards
There's
here.
so much mid-space. Sam has a paranoia, but I don't know if he's going to be able to respond quickly enough.
Wow.
Ethan falls.
Uh-oh.
What a kill.
Good luck to Crashies.
Crashy's now going a little bit
Oh my
aggressive
guy.
on his own.
I had no idea they walked up
Was
closer.
jumping the gun a little bit too early, and now it's a basically free B site. There are some trips that FNS can play off of here. And Sam.
Oh, I like the ult from Som.
Holy.
Has a smoke, has a paranoia still.
I like this plant
Vic
from
is the only
KRU
one
though.
who's
This
far
has been a
away.
good round.
Spike planted.
But given his zoomies, he should be joining the fray here very shortly.
So smart from KRU to just flip and stay back site.
There's the paranoia. Finesse never had a shot.
Yeah, he got obliterated right there.
So it falls onto Sam and Victor. A 2v4, I mean, would be a nail in the coffin if KRU can't pull this off.
Yeah,
but
very
they
nice
can.
from KRU. Yeah, Crashies kind of just messed up there. Just was not expecting them close.
Nice
Just
answer
just
back
thought
from KRU.
once
They
they
were
got
down
that
in
kill
round.
here, that they gone
When
back
that
to
top
middle.
mid smoke faded,
Shout out
players from
to
NRG were
Chat.
behind
His
that one,
timeout was
ready to
good
get
here.
kills, and they did that.
But but Chat, it was their last
Into
timeout,
mid,
right? Or am I
Getting
just...
Ethan spamming him through the
Am I
box,
wrong?
and that big mistake from Crashies. That was a freebie.
Was their first
Yeah,
timeout? Oh, okay, well, they're so
It felt
fine.
forced. It felt like the timing window was missed, or he thought there was a little bit more room there than there actually was.
Was last? Wait. Last or first? It was their
The
last.
difference between a 4v3 and a 4v4.
Yeah,
so
that's what I thought.
Yep.
Either way, NRG with a very similar look. The one exception is there wasn't noise made by Vic A. He's back B right now.
Yes, they got no help if they
That
start
is the
messing this
hard
one up.
read.
He's so dead. Oh,
Okay.
These rockets for Kesnet.
Yeah, Kesnet's ults have been... Kesnet's ults haven't been the one.
He's forced to hunker down with the sheriff, realizing that he's got no options. All he can do is buy his time. That's a free kill. That one wasn't free, and it doesn't fall.
What is
What was
that?
kill though from Kesnet? The second one on Ethan.
That's
just shooting
ridiculous.
in the smoke. Why not?
2 stingers and a sheriff up for the defense with the
Oh, what
paranoia.
is this
Kesnet
round
gets
from him?
4. Is the spark back up? KRU
Bro,
get to
bro's
6.
halfway to another ult.
No way. He
I don't know if that's good news or not, to be honest, with how the ults have been looking, but he's halfway on
But
his
either
way.
way, Kesnet, he's fired up now. He's ready. And the economy is also
Is he
fired up
still
for
laughing?
KRU.
Yeah.
They position themselves to have a chance.
That was insane.
Kesnet
That
got
one.
so many kills just spamming through smokes. In that case, it was the neon
That's
wall.
his round.
And it was a stolen ace from Heat.
Right there.
But still, you'll take any rounds you can get if you're KRU.
I mean, they
A,
continue to
push
just
over
kind of, like,
towards,
give some of
same
this early
reaction,
space
push
up
over
they
towards
made.
A. 3 people here wanting to punish middle.
The thing is, they're going to have to be
Also got
investing
FNS ready
utility
to
if
get
they wanna
involved.
re-clear it. They just haven't
So
really been interested
KRU
in that
don't
much.
realize that they have a read on them at the moment.
And on the opposite end, there's a mid
Find you.
fight right here. Fade eye into a stun into flashes. Oh my, that's not how this should be going,
All 4 of them won their duel.
right?
You had a stun, you had a flash, you had the aftershock, you had, I mean, everything. But KRU a step ahead of it.
Oh man,
The
this
whole
is
kitchen sink
getting
was thrown at them.
this is
How did
getting
they deal with
close.
that
Where's
so
the money?
well?
Oh
And
my
now,
god, we
they're
got
just gonna
no
cycle the
money.
orb onto Kesnet. He's gonna get the spike planted, and
Oh
he's gonna
boy.
be the one that
Hold
hooks
up.
Sam to get that showstopper online for the following round. Even if he doesn't get it for the following round, having it for the next gun round, that really solidifies a comeback.
We haven't played very many. There goes, he's going to have it online. Sam getting his 2. We haven't played very many rounds on the second half. Kesnet had 9 kills at halftime.
Yeah, he's going nuclear right now.
The performance that he's having on the second
I mean,
half
that
is
round before this is
preposterous.
insane.
19 and 12 right now.
Yeah, and they got an eco.
Now the ways that you can win for NRG,
Got no timeout.
they're kind of dwindling right now. You're gonna have
Okay,
to fall back
they
on
have
more
they still have a read.
consistent and stable type of play style.
So they could just react differently instead of pushing. Instead of trying to fight middle, or they could have a better fight middle. Like with the information they got, they could probably later come back to their read of pushing A, knowing that there'll probably be 3-4 people in the middle.
Following round, that next gun round, if Crew can win this one, it's going to be more stable play from NRG, more passive play, more disciplined approach to the rounds.
Crashies gets tagged by that knife at the very beginning. Just buying his time. Still dropping the eye. Nothing spotted though.
Yeah, and on the other side of the map, there was an aggressive Omen
Ethan picks up his orb, so once he dies into this round, probably will because he has a classic, and have his ult. Then they'll have 4 ults.
Say that as they
That's
try
a lie. 5
backwards.
ults if someone goes down. Dude,
Keep
the
an eye on
next
the
big
ults
buy
that
rounds,
Crew
the
have.
8-11 round
There's a
should
lot
be
behind this round.
absolutely
Kesnet
insane.
has his ult. MTA has his ult.
Unless somehow wins this
Yeah, he's
one.
going to be playing from the other side of the map right now. The drone getting cleared out. He doesn't like what he's seeing. He's starting to rotate away. Clears the dog too. There's the paranoia. There's the satchel. There's the ult. But Sam from up top, finding his one. Staying alive and getting away. Finesse falling, and now Vix popped his
The
ult.
kill with
He's
his
still
Razor
looking
as
for
well,
far
so he'll
back,
be
though.
happy.
Still hasn't been able to find a way in.
They pop
The neural theft
Victor's
through.
ult, but that's so
Kesnet
fine.
down.
Oh, hold up.
How much more can they find here? It's still just a Guardian for Sam. And then the finger guns for Vic, of course. They're committing everything
Wait,
into
they're
this.
putting all the ults
They're
into it?
convinced that they can
Oh, wait,
convert
this is
it.
giant.
And they've gotten
Oh my god, they're
closer.
really
One
going for
upgrade,
it.
Now the Rolling Thunder dropped. And they're all being funneled into the lap of Crashies. Can he get the kill? One found. Second, not there. But he can't even hear the fact that the defuse has started. He has to spam it.
Oh my god.
He will fall.
I got close, man. I was nervous for this round, especially with the spam here. I thought there was a world where he could get the double.
Picks, Sam, the poise, yeah, the rocket entries in from Kesnet. But he's sitting on the top of market, and he's able to still get a kill on a heat, I believe. That's the KO. Flash is gone. All of a sudden, you have numbers advantage in the round. And you can invest these ultimates. Players couldn't hear, they're stunned.
Dude, that's such a tough decision to make in the moment. When is the
Ults,
line
yeah.
where it's worth investing?
I mean, once that Neon gets the kill, they just believe. Crashies? Oh, Crashies did insane. The tether over
If they don't
towards
win that
B
round
main.
investing all those ultimates that they just did, it's a really good chance that Crew ties the game up. But a Thrifty to put you on match point.
They can still
All the
do it
momentum
though.
is gone
Like the fact that they
from
use
the
so
side of
many
Crew.
ults, they can
And
definitely still do
invested
this.
ults of their own in that round. Yeah. There was a showstopper used from Kesnet. Now all of a sudden you have to earn it all back. All that damage you did to the economy of NRG, all the chances that you gave yourself to come back into this game, it was all for naught. There's an operator that you're about to be met by. Let's see if Crew are ready for this, if they're aware.
Is currently posted up across the middle of the map.
Okay,
in the
5 of
hands of
them.
Vic.
We got Silver
And
ult
he's
to
the one
kick it
who's been
off.
taking a lot of space at the very beginning. He's the one who's been making noise. He's the one
Silver
who's
ult
been
to kick it
introducing
off,
doubt into the minds
and
of Crew.
if they win this, kind of what to. I think this is actually this is very nice. Getting the op over towards here, do the aggro over towards A, expecting the same reaction, hold this line with an op. This call was pretty good from NRG.
Knife tagging Finesse right at the very beginning.
Their plans in
Vic
the
on reposition.
their
He's
plans
been
after the
called over by
timeouts
his
have been very
captain.
nice.
Boom. And the shot delivers. Again, that's Kesnet down. Surely they don't try that middle of the map again. Meanwhile, Sam getting across mid. The fault line not tagging. But they understand that's a weakness. And they're right. Melser's just on the steps. No utility
Nice
there.
drill, man.
I mean, that fault line would have been nice.
They're
but
back to
Sam
4 and
falls.
4.
So things settle
Drone
into
doesn't
4.
clear
Surely
FNS.
Finesse doesn't get away with this. I don't think the challenge is even going to come. They've
But he has
invested the
no
Hunter's Fury.
smoke, so when they come from
Vic
market,
tries
it's
to
just
stay
a
alive
normal
and dash
duel.
through. Does so without taking a lick of damage.
Oh,
Huh?
take
He's
it.
getting away with it. He's going to get... Oh,
Yeah,
not
he
able
had to take
settle on
that
the
early. He's
second.
going
The
to get
third
seen
was
from
there with
market,
him.
guys.
But Crew not overcommitting, not over-pushing it. Settle.
Dude, what
All
a
for the
round from
kills they
Malza.
have, and now, I mean, Vic's up on a platter. Can he settle the shot? One found. Heat down. The wall goes up into 2v2 still with the op in play. Crash is so far away from it.
Shot.
And it's all on him now. Looking to deal a death blow.
Doable
to
with the
Crew.
Utah.
looking to keep NRG alive.
I know
And he's going to have to do it on
it's
his own.
devastating.
Very small timing window now. His position has been given away. Drops a little bit of util.
Ooh.
Understands. Swings on the outside. And crashes.
That was an unreal second shot. I don't know how it was a headshot. That was legit.
Unbelievable finish.
Okay, they did it. They're on the board.
They've finally done it. They've won their first match
Yeah,
of
get
stage
a bit of
2.
confidence
They've kept
now.
their playoff dreams alive. NRG